Hello everybody, my name is Ian Doherty. I'm a spiritualist medium, and just like the little boy from Sixth Sense, I see dead people. And on this topic I want to talk to you about ghosts. Now there's a lot of information there on the internet by the very articles, pictures, videos as there are in the many articles in newspapers and in books. And of course we get the Hollywood image on the television, the shaking the chains and the wailing and coming through windows and walls in a very scary visage, coupled with the fact that your parents at one point would have said go to bed or the boogeyman gets you, so it's instilled from a very early age. However, when you look at things in a reflective way, in a logical manner, this isn't the case. Ghost energies are in essence laid down by people who were once in the living body through a repetitious act over time. A good example would be the Mary Queen of Scots. She was incarcerated in Fotheringhay Castle down by Peterborough in Leicestershire and executed in 1587. However, her ghost is regularly seen in the town of Oundle, a hotel called the Talbot Hotel, and her ghost is regularly seen there. However, the building was not made until 1626, 39 years after her death. So therefore, how could she ever appear in a building that she's never been to? The reason for this is that the staircase, which is now installed in the Oundle, in the Talbot Hotel in Oundle, once belonged in Fotheringhay Castle, and reputedly the staircase that Mary Queen of Scots walked up and down on a daily basis, and of course came down on that very fateful day she was executed. The reason for this is that we all have a living energy called the aura or the auric field, which is in a permanent state of flux. That is to say, it is always radiating away from us. It is this energy that permeates into its surroundings, wood, stone, whatever. And if we move it from one place to the other place and the energy is strong enough, therefore, and provided you are sensitive enough, you will hear, see or feel and multiples thereof of that energy. Now what can cause a problem, of course, is what we are seeing in the surrounding area with our physical eyes and what we are perceiving through the X-ray senses, i.e. clairvoyance, seeing, clairaudience, hearing, and clairsentience, feeling. We put 2 and 2 together and wrongly come up with 7. The fight-flight response is invoked and we either get ready to fight, or in most cases we are frightened and we run away. If you can imagine sitting there in your room, seeing a person bedecked in Victorian garb suddenly walking through your wall. Yeah, you know logically and scientifically that this is impossible. When we think about things, you have to bear in mind that during the time frame where that person was once alive, the wall may not have even been there. It might have been a normal doorway. Hence why I used the good example of Fotheringhay Castle and the Talbot Hotel in Oundle. It gives a good instance as to why, a good incidence as to how and why things occur. So please have a think about it. I've done many investigations over a 9-year period around the country, going up as far as the tip of Scotland, right the way down to the tip, or the top, should I say, of Cornwall. Over 600 investigations. It never ceases to amaze me seeing ghosts who seemingly just walking down a normal way that they would have done, going through a wall which in essence at one point would have been a doorway, or not even a wall, maybe a walkway between buildings. It fascinates me. It's beautiful. There's nothing to be scared of. Ghosts, in my opinion, are not living. They are not or they do not have an intelligence. They are a replication on time, if we wish, a hologram, as we see in Star Wars or Star Trek. It's a hologram. It's no interaction. You can run your hand through it, you can walk through it. It causes fear with us because we know logically, with our brain taking in images through our eyes, can be tricked into believing it is so real, because partly it is real to us. but the energy is non-intelligent, doesn't react. It's like seeing a playback on time. So next time you watch a horror film, next time you read an article on your book, just think, and when you have that opportunity to do an investigation, a haunted investigation, or when you're walking down the road with your mind on something totally different and you see something totally out of the ordinary, try to fight the response to run. See it, feel it, hear it and enjoy it. Bless you.